Friends, welcome to today's class. We'll continue our discussion on international trade and business. In the previous session, we are discussing about various advantages, various benefits of international trade and business. And today, we'll continue from that point. Then we'll move to the concept of globalization, the concept of international marketing and domestic marketing. All these things we are going to learn today. Please bear with me for a moment. I'm trying to share the screen with you. I think the screen is visible to you now.
Yes, sir.
Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, friends. So we are still in our first module. So as you know, the concepts, benefits of international trade we are discussing. Then we'll move to international marketing versus domestic marketing. Then we'll move to various theories of international business. Now let me go to that part where we're learning in our previous class. Or you know that international business invites more risk. Why it is important, we have already discussed. The uniqueness we have already discussed. And in the previous class, we are discussing about the benefits, right? Let us quickly recapitulate the benefits of international business. First of all, you know, the financial resources of capital rich countries gets transferred to the capital poor country. This concept I had explained to you earlier. In the capital rich country, the cost of capital is less, return on investment is less. So when that capital is transferred to the capital poor countries, the people, the investors of capital rich countries more can get more return. And this is also advantages for the capital poor countries because they get capital to run their business. So this is a kind of win-win situation for both the countries. And yeah, the same thing is explained in the next point that the residents of the capital rich countries they earn higher return. Capital poor country they get benefited because they get a chance to continue their projects. And also because of this globalization, because of this international trade and business, so a smoother consumption pattern is enjoyed by all the countries. This concept also we are discussing that the consumption pattern becomes smooth. That means certain products, let us say example, we are learning AC, TV, etc., which are costly in some countries, cheaper in some other countries. So because of international business, these goods gets transported, comes to other countries, and the people of various countries can enjoy these goods. Okay, meaning product, the cost of services become cheaper. So the globe and in the globe as a whole, people enjoy a smooth consumption pattern. And there is also possibility of enjoying the benefit of diversification. When the business gets diversified, risk gets minimized. Is it not? Suppose you are putting entire all your investment in one country. Something is happening in that country. There is a possibility that you may lose your investment. But when it is diversified, your customers are diversified, your service providers are diversified. So even if something wrong happens in one country, you can still survive because you are dealing with many other countries. So these are certain benefits we had already discussed in our previous class. Do you have any query on this? Any doubt you have?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, quickly, we'll be learning few more factors. Before coming to international marketing concept, we need to know what are the factors that influence the growth of globalization. We'll be understanding what is the what is globalization in fact, right? So nowadays you must be seeing or you must have observed that the business is getting internationalized or globalized day by day. The reason may be technology is expanding, transportation, communications, all these facilities are improving, and government is also trying to remove all kind of international barriers. Government is also trying to promote international business, and many institutions have come up to provide or to help international business. financial institutions, other service providers, insurance sector also, right? Many institutions have come up. Like for example, you can take ECGC, Credit Guarantee Corporation. So this gives a kind of guarantee on exports. So this helps this or in fact indirectly it promotes international export. Then consumers are also interested to know about the foreign goods. They want to test the foreign goods. They want to enjoy the foreign goods services. They want to see the foreign culture. So this also indirectly helps the promotion of international business. Competition also has become more global. Political relationship continuously improving, and many countries have started cooperating with many transnational issues. International barriers are getting removed. Cross-national cooperation and cross-national agreements are entered into. Product, performance, skill, quality differences are there, but people still enjoy all these things. So these are some of the factors which lead to globalization of business and which also lead to international trading, international business. At this stage, before moving to the concept of international marketing, we need to understand the concept of globalization or market internationalization. Yeah, I request you, all of you, to mute your audio in case there is some background noise from your side. Okay, most of you must have heard the term globalization. Yes or no? Have you heard of it? What is globalization? Have you heard of this term or not? Can you reply? You can unmute and speak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what is globalization?
Sir, it is the every country have their own independence to their economy, their business, all this,
Okay.
and
Right. So you are talking about a kind of freedom or independence, what you are referring to. But
yes, sir.
here
All
we'll
over the
understand
country,
it like
world
this.
they can trade.
Right. Good. So, friends, in the context of international business, we'll be understanding globalization like this. It involves two things we'll be understanding. It involves integration of markets. Okay, we'll be learning about what is this market. But before learning also, we must be knowing what is domestic market, what is international market. Domestic market means within the boundaries of one country, and international market means market beyond the boundaries, expansion of market beyond the geographical boundary. Right. When we talk about the globalization, it involves the process of getting various markets integrated. Integrated means integrated across the geographical boundaries. All the markets gets integrated. And here broadly, or you can say mainly, we refer to integration of financial market and integration of commodity market. Okay. Markets get integrated means they're treated like one market or one market influences other market. In that case, we'll call them integrated market. Okay. Now you might be thinking, what is the meaning of integration of financial market and integration of commodity market? Okay. Now first let us understand what is the integration of financial market. Okay. Day by day, what happens? What is happening? Financial market is getting integrated. Right. There are many companies or many organizations who are seeking global fund and investing in global market. So procurement and investment of funds in international market day by day is improving. Okay, and this happens in multiple currencies. And if you try to give a more elaborate definition of what is the integration of financial market, we'll be referring to like this. It involves freedom and opportunity to raise funds and to invest anywhere in the world through any type of investment. When we talk about integration financial market, we talk about two things, that is freedom and opportunity. In financial market, what happens? We collect money. That means if you need money, you can get it from financial market. And if you are having excess money, you can make investment in the financial market. So you can call market is a place where you can bring things and also you can sell things. So you can make investment in the financial market, and you can also, if you need some money, you can collect money from the financial market, right? And when there is a freedom as well as opportunity, that if you want to invest, let us say if you want to invest some money, it's not necessary that you will be only buying those securities which are listed in Bombay Stock Exchange. Suppose you got freedom, you got an opportunity that you can invest anywhere. You can invest it in New York Stock Exchange, you can invest it in Sydney Stock Exchange. So anywhere that you got a freedom as well as opportunity that you can invest money anywhere in the world. As well as you can get money. Suppose you want a loan, it is not necessary that you will be getting loan only from a bank which is located in India. Let us say you are getting a loan from an Italian bank or from an Australian bank. Then you got freedom and opportunity to raise money from any part of the world, right? You can also equity shares in any countries. Okay, if this thing are happening, you can raise money in any part of the world, as well as you can invest money in any part of the world. If these two things are happening, then we can say this: the financial markets are getting integrated. Are you getting? Are you getting what I exactly
Yes,
refer to integration of
yes,
financial? Okay, but you see,
yes,
it's not that markets are now, if you cannot say that markets are 100% integrated, there are still some restrictions. But always efforts are being made to improve these freedoms or improve this opportunity situation. The degree of freedom differs from country to country. Okay. Some countries give full freedoms, some countries give limited freedom. It varies from country to country. But the trend is towards having reducing the control over this market. Now, there is a global trend which is going on, that control over this thing, control over financial market are getting reduced. When control get reduced, people get freedom to invest in this market, or they also enjoy the opportunity to invest in any market, right? So this is one part of globalization, that is freedom and opportunity to raise funds and to invest in any part of the globe. This is about integration of financial market. The other component of the globalization is what? What is the other component? Integration of, as I told you here at this chart. What is the other component? Who can tell me?
Commodity market.
Commodity
commodity
market.
market,
So
integration
financial
of
market
commodity
needs to be
market.
integrated. Commodity market also needs to be integrated. Now let us see what is integration of commodity market. Right. One more thing we'll be learning about integration of financial market. So, okay, before coming to that commodity market, few more things let us discuss about financial market also. How these markets are getting integrated. As I told you, day by day, situation is improving. That means market is getting more and more integrated. How it is happening? Various new financial instruments are being developed. You might have heard some of the instruments. ADR, have you heard of ADR, GDR? Have you heard of?
Sir, American Depository Receipt,
Yeah, correct. Very good. And what is GDR?
ADR.
What is GDR?
It's maybe global.
Global Depository Receipts. So this is just two examples of various international
Global
instruments. That means indirectly an Indian company also raise funds in American market. These ADRs will be listed in an American stock exchange, and American investors will be investing money invest in the form of buying that ADRs. They'll be listed there. They can trade with that ADRs. But these ADRs will be representing the equity shares of an Indian company. So indirectly, an Indian company will be collecting money from American investors, right? So is it not integration of financial market? Let us say an Indian company which
Yes,
is
sir.
listed in Indian stock exchange is issuing ADRs in America, and American investors are investing money in that ADR. And those ADRs, in fact, represent the equity shares of an Indian company. Similarly, not only America, this may happen in any other country. That is called as GDS. Okay, so you see, these are just two examples of integration of financial market or internationalization of financial market. We are talking about the market beyond our domestic geographical boundaries. And regulations are also getting liberalized day by day. These international restrictions are being removed and increased cross penetration of foreign ownership. You might be knowing or you'll know shortly. There are many companies where foreigners have made substantial investments. And also there are many companies where Indians, many foreign companies where Indians have invested money already. So there is a cross penetration of ownership. Indians owing foreign companies and foreigners owing Indian companies. So this thing is happening. So all these things indicate that integration of financial market. Financial market is getting integrated. Are you agreeing to it or not? Financial market is getting more and more integrated or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, but that is only one component of globalization. Okay, when you talk about the globalization, every market needs to be integrated, not only financial market. Now, the other component, broadly we'll refer to it as commodity market. Commodity market is also getting integrated. What does it mean when I say integration of commodity market? It means more efficient allocation and utilization of world resources through inducing countries to specialize in one particular product or in particular variety of some product. Here what happens? Because through integration of commodity market, different countries specialize in certain products. Okay, let us say TV is produced at the North Korea or some other country. So let that country produce TV for the entire globe. Let that country specialize because they can produce at a very cheaper cost. Or let us say toys are manufactured in China at a very less cost. So let China specialize in manufacturing of the toys. If that thing happens, each country will specialize in some products and they will produce those products, those services for the entire globe. Okay, then what will happen? Other countries will not be wasting their energy, not wasting their material on those products. So what will happen? This will lead to efficient allocation and utilization of world resources. The world resources will be efficiently allocated. Why China is producing toys at a less price, or why let us say South Korea is producing TVs at a less price? They might be having some specific advantages. So let them specialize in that product. And that product will be consumed by the entire globe through import and export. Okay, if that thing happens, every country will be depending upon some other countries and the market will get integrated. The benefit is that the producer will get benefit from specialization. He'll be specializing, he'll be producing more, he'll be getting economies of scale. Right, that is the advantage. And the advantage to the consumer is that he will be getting wider range of products to choose from. Products from throughout the globe will be made available to him. He can choose from, and products will be available at a very cheap price also, because it will be produced at a place or it is produced at a country where they have specialized in production of those goods or services. Okay, that is what referred to as integration of commodity market. So commodity market will get integrated, and this thing, domestic or financial market will also get integrated. Okay. Now, what is the reason for growth of international business? Quickly, we'll be saying it. Or technology is expanding. Transportation, communication, IT, all these technologies are expanding. And these are the reasons for growth of international business. Liberalization, countries are liberalizing their laws, regulations. Supporting financial institutions are there to help the promotion of international business. Global competition is also increasing. People want to make global products, or people want to obtain France from the global market. So these are some of the reasons of recent growth of international business. Now, having understood this, having got some idea that what is globalization, or what are the elements of the globalization, what are the reasons of this international business or internationalization of the business, okay, and how it happens, who are the gainer of this kind of business. So now we are in the position to differentiate between domestic marketing and international market. First, let us understand what is the domestic market. What is domestic market? Most of you must be having some idea, or by this time must have guessed what is domestic market. As you can see, it refers to the marketing activities employed on a national scale. That means on a national level, certain marketing activities are employed. We refer to that thing as domestic marketing. So these are the marketing strategies which are specifically directed, or specific, their objective is to, or they're, you can say they're focused for the domestic customers. Okay. So customers which are located in the small area, and at best within the geographical boundaries of a country, are considered when you're doing this kind of marketing activities, right? Domestic market has got many, domestic marketing has got many advantages. First advantage is that you got easy data. Easily you can avail data. Easily you have access to various data. Who are the customers? What is their requirement? What is their expectation? You can very easily have access to this kind of data. And there is very limited communication barriers. Easily goods and services can be delivered to them. And one can have deep knowledge about the consumer's demand, their preferences, their tastes, knowledge about market trends. And there is definitely less competition in domestic marketing sector in comparison to international sector. And the entire market, or the entire population, is exposed to one kind of social, economic, and political exposures. They face similar kind of situation. But the disadvantage is that the size of the market is very limited. Okay. So beyond that, if you want growth, then one has to enter into international market. For that thing also, he needs to do some international marketing activities. Right. So domestic marketing, you, by this time you have already understood. Marketing activities employed on a national scale is referred to as domestic marketing. Okay. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Now let us learn about what is this international marketing. Yeah. When we talk about international marketing, these are in fact marketing practices that are adopted to cater the global market. Domestic marketing was about marketing activities at national scale, but this is at the global scale. So these activities are undertaken to cater the need of the global market. Okay. Normally what happens? A company or an entrepreneur or a producer produces goods and services in a domestic country. When they start their business, they start the business in their home country, and after achieving the success, they feel now there is a need to expand their business, and that is why they move to international market. And that is the time when there is a necessity to do some kind of international marketing activities. Okay, right? So coming to international marketing activities, first advantage is that there is no geographical boundary. You can buy products from any country, you can sell products from any country. But it has got many disadvantages also. First of all, you know, there will be socio-cultural differences between people, between this market, and involvement of foreign currency, which fluctuates. That also attracts more risk. Language barriers are there. There will be differences in buying habits of the customers. Then setting an international price is also one more challenging task. Okay, these are the some of the specific difficulties one can face in the context of international marketing. Okay, advantages are there, disadvantages are there. Okay, main advantage is that there is no boundaries, one can grow and one can focus on the world customers. But these are certain disadvantages. So if you list out some of the key differences between domestic marketing and international marketing, they're as follows. First of all, you see these activities of production, promotion, advertising, distributing, selling, and customer satisfaction. If all these activities are within one country, that is domestic marketing. And when this international marketing is there, that means all these activities are undertaken at an international level, right? The other difference is that domestic market caters small areas, so it satisfies limited number of customers, whereas international marketing covers a large area. It satisfies the entire globe, customers of the entire globe. Domestic market, obviously, there is less government influence. Government does not interfere in most of these activities. But coming to international market, there are various governments, and the level of interference varies, and one has to address to various rules and regulations. And rules and regulations of different countries needs to be taken care of. And in next difference is that domestic business operations are done only in one country, whereas international business or international marketing is conducted with people of multiple countries. And in case of international market, there's a need to have access to latest technologies because competition there is I can say much bigger competition in international market. And coming to other differences, risk involved, you already know it that international marketing or international business activities involve more risk. And these are the factors which contribute to that risk. Factors like socio-cultural differences, fluctuations of exchange rates, the difficulty is setting international price. So these are the main risk factors. And all these factors throw challenges to international business as well as international business activities. International marketing also requires huge capital investment in comparison to domestic marketing activities. And while doing international marketing, while doing domestic marketing, the executives face less problem because they know the environment. They have access to all kinds of data about the market. But in international marketing activities, the executive they face a lot of problem because they are going to address a range of customers with different tastes, different habits, different preferences, and they are located in with different places. So they have to face this challenge. So therefore, international marketing seeks more research activities. A thorough research or detailed research needs to be conducted to understand the market and also accordingly to develop the strategy to address the issues relating to the marketing. Domestic market doesn't require that much. Some researches are already available or some country specific research can be conducted, which will help to address the local issues. So these are some key differences. If you try to summarize the differences between domestic market and international market, this table will be helping you. First, you see meaning wise, if you see, this is the summary of what I told you just now. Domestic market refers to the marketing within the geographical boundaries of the nation. What is international market? Can you read it?
The international market means the activity of production, promotion, distribution, advertisement, and selling are extended over the geographical limit of the country.
Yeah, so this is beyond geographical limits of the country. This is within the boundaries of the country. This is the first point. Second point, so the second difference is about areas sought. Here, in case of domestic marketing, what is written?
Small.
Small
some small. So it covers a small area, whereas the international market covers a large area. Government influences, you see, relatively less in case of domestic market, comparatively high in case of international market. Business operations, here it happens in a single country, and in case of international market, more than one country is involved. Use of technology is limited in case of domestic country, and here extensive technology is used in case of, or latest technology is required to participate in international market. Okay, the risk factors. Relatively low risk is faced in case of domestic market, and very high risk is faced in case of international market. Capital requirements are less for domestic market, but huge investments required in case of international market. Nature of customers, your customers are of more or less one types or one kinds of customers. But coming to international marketing, customers vary on the basis of taste, on the basis of their preferences. And again, last point is that more research is required, and more research is required, or deep research is required in case of international market, but very limited research is required in case of domestic market. These are in fact the key differences. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Finally, we have to conclude on one thing, that even if all these issues are there, or you see international marketing activities needs more investment, or it involves more challenges, but still, if an entrepreneur or a businessman or a business house wants to grow, it needs to expand its market. Okay, it needs to globalize its market. And globalization can happen, as you know, broadly these two ways. One need to try for integration of financial market as well as integration of commodity market. They are required. Okay, then only growth can be achieved. Did you understand the concept of globalization and concept of domestic marketing, concept of international marketing, and what are the difference between these two?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so right, so then we will do one thing. We'll stop here. Today's class will end here, and in the next class we'll catch up with some other issues. You have any other query?
No, sir.
Do you have any doubt? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay then. So friends, thank you very much. We'll catch up in some other class.